CeeDee Lamb not signed because they're waiting to see how the pieces land here, or the Joneses and CeeDee are at an impasse in their own right?
No, I think it was a process, and the Cowboys wanted a certain length of the contract, whether it was 5 years. I think they like to do 5-year deals. Same thing with Dak. Like they want to do a 5-year deal. It got him down to 4. That was and is part of the conversation. I just can't imagine that this takes much longer. I can't. I know, and my understanding is there's been progress. So I believe CeeDee Lamb. Jane Slater and I were talking, my colleague at NFL Network yesterday, about the timing of.
She's our colleague, Mike. Our colleague.
Yes.
Our colleague.
Yes. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
One big happy family, Rich.
Yes, we are.
And she was talking about the timing of another deal that happened recently, and Jane knows much more about the Cowboys than I do, and remembers much more about the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like right when they broke camp. So they had this like, okay, we're coming back home and we're bringing our guy. I can't remember who the heck it was, but she was saying, wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Now they're in Oxnard, I believe, a little later than they usually are. So that's still going to be a week plus, whatever it winds up being. But I can't imagine this gets close to week 1 without a deal.
Okay, so you feel that way about CeeDee. Same thing with Jamar Chase. You mentioned how he could do it next year. What about him?
Yeah, yeah. And then if that's the case, because he's at year 3, Jefferson was at year 4. So Justin Jefferson had to wait for his 4th year to really get the deal that he wanted to get done in Minnesota. He may have to do that, he being Jamar Chase. But then at that point, why does the hold-in continue, right? Or at some point you go, okay, well, this is not going to happen this year. I'm not going to hold out through the entire season. I mean, I obviously want to play and put the production up and help the numbers. And then maybe next year you're jumping Justin Jefferson. If you have the year that you're capable of having and you stay healthy, then you could be the new high water mark at $36-37 million. If you get another salary cap jump like we wound up, nobody's expecting that, but that can change the game as well. So that may wind up being the case. And then if that is, and I know that there's frustration in Cincinnati. I know they were trying to get this done. They feel like they should have been able to get this done. They have not to this point. It doesn't sound like I'm hearing much more positive vibes with CeeDee than I am with Jamar at this point. So at what point does he go, okay, this is just not going to happen, so I got to get back on the field? We'll see.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.